How's it going there, learners? Here I am at Myrtle Beach in South Carolina. Beautiful sandy shores. And if you're like me at all, you wonder things from time to time. And one thing I was wondering is, why is it that all beaches end up looking just about the same type of sand? Well, got an interesting little story for you. It's all about the rock cycle. Now, long time ago, our Earth was covered with volcanoes all over the place, and an intrusive igneous rock that was formed, a very common one, is granite. We've got lots and lots of granite all over the place. In fact, most of our interior Earth crust is made of mostly granite. Now, if you notice this granite, we got large grain, and what that means is we've got a lot of different crystals that formed at different rates. They took a long time to form and grow, and they got to cool down really slowly, which is how we know this is an intrusive igneous rock. Now, in this grain, there's lots of different types of minerals, and they all cool at different rates. Well, one of the very last minerals to grow is a mineral known as quartz. And quartz, because it is one of the last to form, doesn't have much space to form. So it turns out to be very small sand-sized grains that form inside of almost every metamorphic rock. So if we were able to identify different types of minerals in here, one we would see is quartz. Little teeny tiny bits. Well, it turns out that over time, that granite will weather. And as it weathers over time, different minerals will deteriorate at different rates. Just so happens that not only is quartz one of the last to grow, but it also turns out that quartz is one of the last to weather. And so it's a very hard, very dense mineral, and it turns out that that is what our sandy beaches is made from. Now, erosion will move that stuff around as the Earth has changed due to plate tectonics, and a lot of that quartz will end up at the mouth of rivers, where rivers meet oceans, and then ocean waves will carry it around and move it around and deposit it up on top of sandy beaches. And that is why we have little pieces of quartz all over the world that ends up being the same type of mineral just about no matter which beach you go to. Now, what's interesting about this is it will get compacted over time, and this quartz will get compacted into this stuff called sandstone. If you've ever walked on a beach, in fact, this beach right here, there's some places where you can walk, and it's very soft. And there's a puppy that just sniffed my butt. It can very soft where you walk, and there's also places where it's very compacted, right? So those compacted places, if this beach, because of plate tectonics, if the waters were to recede and this area dry up, this could possibly end up solidifying into this rock called sandstone. And then who knows, plate tectonics could bury this someday by sediment, maybe start to morph it down into quartzite, and maybe even melt it back up where it pops up again somewhere else inside of the granite. Anyway, thanks for learning.